Hello, this is Jennifer from the Jennifer Maker DIY and Craft blog. Today I'm going to show you how to make a game controller, card, and gift card holder. So here on the front we've got the experience bar for those of you who are gamers will get, and then inside we have a full-size game controller that pops up, and hidden behind here is a place for you to put a gift card if you'd like. Below that I have made a level up sign, and you can customize the image that appears below there with your recipient's favorite game. And it's cool that it pops up because it's like a real controller, and I think this is pretty cool. I'll be giving this to Greg. Today is his birthday, and he is a big gamer, loves PlayStation. So I would like to show you exactly how you can upload this to Design Space. So you click the upload button, upload, and then browse, and you need to find the images that you downloaded from my site. So we're going to do the card first. So we're going to choose that, and you'll see there we have the controller, and that's the black part is the pop-up. So you click this and then you insert it in onto your canvas. Now you need to ungroup it. So you click the ungroup button, and then you change this layer to score. That's important, that's a score layer. And then you select that layer and the next one down, and you click attach. Now this is ready to cut. Let's add the other part, the second part of the card in, which is the base. And we'll just have everything on this canvas together. I keep them separated because it's easier for ungrouping and changing to score and reattaching. So we add this in just like this. We're going to do the same thing, and we're going to ungroup it, and then we're going to change this layer to score, and then we're going to select the score layer and then layer below it, and we're going to attach. This will change it black. It's okay, just move it off to the side. Now sometimes it does this weird thing it just did where it puts the score lines. We're going to undo it and move it back over. It's like a bug in Design Space. If that happens to you, you know what to do. It's okay. So here's everything you need for the card. You click Make It, and you'll see it comes up onto your mats, white, black, and red. Now this black is showing as being 12 by 12 paper. Let's change this to 8.5 by 11 instead. That's what I'm using for my projects. And then it'll all sort itself out. So the card is on that one layer, and the next two parts, the base and the pop-up part, are on a second black layer. There we go. Now this is exactly what we need, and we just click continue here. And we wait for Design Space to find the cricut, though in this case I actually needed to plug it in. So that's why there's a delay here. Normally it doesn't take quite so long. Hopefully not for you either. So there we go. It has, it's looking for it. It found it. And I just cut this out on regular cardstock that I chose, the setting I chose in my dial. I'm not doing intricate cuts or anything like that. I am using a good sticky mat though, and that makes a difference for these little details. All right, so here are the materials that you're going to need. This is my controller. I'm using it just so that I know where the parts are. You don't actually need this. I'm just showing you. All right, so what you do need is a gift card. It doesn't have to be the one you're going to use, but you're going to want to have it. I use spray mount, and I use tacky glue, and these are really helpful in making this card. And then we also, now there's the pieces that are cut out here, and you see at the top that the rectangle there, that is from Greg's favorite game, which is World of Warcraft. Now to begin, we're going to want to spray the back of the white controller piece with spray mount. Make sure you give it 30 seconds before you apply it so that it's the proper stickiness level. And then you just set it right on top of the black part that's the same shape as the controller. I thought this was an easier way to do it rather than having you stick all the little buttons and stuff on. All right, so I'm going to speed this up so we can go a little quicker. All right, so there we have our controller. Now let's do the pop-up base. You put score lines in when you cut this out, presumably. And so you just fold where you see the score lines. There's 8 folds on this. 4 are right next to the rectangle-ish part, and 4 more are further down on the legs. That's what it looks like when it's folded. All right, so now we need our gift card and our tacky glue. So set that gift card where you want it to be. You could do a little higher up if you wanted. And you're going to want to put glue around it. Stay away from the edges of it. But you want to make sure you've got it on the left, the bottom, and the right. So go right to the edges on the black there. Don't put any glue on the legs of this. Just the base as you see I'm doing here. By putting the gift card in position, we can make sure that we're not getting the glue too close to it. And then you just set it right on, your controller right onto it. You line up the bottom where the little bump outs are to make sure you got it in the right spot. I took the card out just so I can make sure to press it down. Press it down from the back so that you've got it. And now we're going to put the little controller markings on. Sometimes these are in other colors, but for the sake of saving paper, I did them in white. And I sprayed the back of these with spray mount, and I'm just setting them in the proper order on the buttons. Definitely make sure you're getting them in the right order, or, you know, you're just going to get made fun of. I mean, I use the PlayStation. I play games on it, but honestly, for the life of me, I can't remember what order those go in. I don't look at the controller when I'm playing. Maybe you're experienced enough to know exactly where they go. I'm not. But chances are whoever you're giving this to will probably notice if you get them wrong. So just follow what I'm doing and you'll be fine. Okay, so now let's put the controller into the base. These tabs go right into the slots on the rectangle base that has the slots in it. They just slide right in. It's no big deal. They just go up to the point where you folded them in the leg. Not all the way through. It extends a bit. And then fold them over in the back. Make sure that everything's in position and is coming through straight and the same amount. And then you want to just put a little dab of glue under each one to keep it in position. You could use tape here. I've done that before with these pop-up tabs, but we've got glue, so we'll just use glue. It's fine. This tacky glue is, will hold pretty well. There we go. So you can see it stands up from the card. I really like that. It gives it a nice depth. And now we're going to spray the back of the controller base and put it onto our black base. Remember to wait 30 seconds before you attach it. So let's fold this base here, just like I'm doing here. It leaves the open rectangle on the front. And that is actually going to go, that's where we're going to put our base. Our controller base, right? So it's going to go right up here. Just be careful to center it carefully. The nice thing about using the repositionable spray mount is that if you make a mistake, you can pull it off as I did, and reposition it again to get it in just the right spot. Press that down well. And then now we have the front of our card. Make sure you get that in the right position so it opens up. We're going to put the experience bar on here. It's almost filled up. There we go. All right, so now we have our level up. We could put it on just like this and leave it black behind, but if you want to personalize it with an image from the recipient's favorite game, as I'm doing, you'll just want to print that out, find a screenshot of something online, whatever it is that they want. I'm you want to make sure that's cut down to size and that the parts that you want showing, in this case I had the little figures, which is our characters from World of Warcraft, and they're showing through the level up. So you're going to spray the back of the red level up card and set it right on top of the background. I'm fiddling with it to get it in just the right spots that there's none of the images showing around it, so that I don't have to trim it later. Oh, I still see a little bit on the side there. Let's fix that. All right, so now I've sprayed the back of that base and set it in centered. Put the gift card right into the slot on the game controller, and that's it. We have a finished card, which is pretty freaking awesome if you ask me. I think game lovers, assuming they will use the PlayStation or Xbox. I think that this one works with Xbox. See, it's terrible. I don't even use Xbox. I don't know. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Anyways, I think that they would totally love this. I think Greg is going to think it's really cool. And that is how we make the card. It is actually really simple, but I thought that you would enjoy seeing how it all goes together. And while we're here, I would like to take the opportunity to thank my amazing supporters over on Patreon. You guys totally rock. I am so grateful that you are a supporter of mine. I want to give a shout out to the folks in my tier 5 and tier 10 levels. And that is Robin Creeder, Tammy Gilbert, Teresa, Beth Clark, Lynn Torres, Liz Hartzell, Carol Pickering, Marie Martinez, Anne Rudolph Neidhart, April Drayton Hymans, Michelle Bachmeyer, Karen Roberts, Bridget Oglesby, Karen Tritton, Heather Mueller, Laura Robeson, and Deb Goff. Thank you to all of my supporters. I really love having you, and I love hanging out with you in our private Facebook group. You guys are the best. And I think that brings us to the end of this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my video for more new cool craft videos. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment, let me know if you have any questions, anything like that. And I look forward to talking to you next time. Bye.